All right, this is Miss Gilmer with another installment of Words Their Way. We are focusing on within word patterns, sort 17. Um, this is called the devil sort. I don't know. This is kind of weird. So it's going to be a little tough. We're going to be focusing on short E and then long E. And then there are two ways that the EA that makes the long E sound, it can also make the short E sound. So I guess that's why they call it the devil sort. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so we can get started and take a look at the words that are going to pop up in this sort. So here we go. We have the short E sound, which is just the E by itself in the middle of a word. Then we have the long E sound that has the EA. But if you take a look, I think that needs to be the short E. Let me see if I can make that bigger. And then this one. Yeah, why did they do that? All right, so we need to fix that, number one. So what I'm going to do, let's put this up here. Then I'm going to go in and I am going to make, I don't want a border color. Hang on. I'm going to see if I can make the short. Yeah, I'll use this. And I'm going to grab it and turn it around, the little frowny face. There we go. So now that makes the short E or sound. Then we've got two E's that make the long E sound and an E and an A that also make the long E sound. So let's take a look. We're going to be listeners, super duper word detectives, and really pay attention to what's going on inside of these words. So as a word detective, I see the EA. It could work like or it could work like E. So let's try the sound. Death. And so we know what that is. That's when somebody passes away. So death. That works like short E. Then we have another EA again. It could work like or it could work like E. So let's take a look and see. Just because is first, I'm going to try it with betch. That doesn't sound like a word I've ever heard of. So now let's try it with the long E sound. Each, beach. That makes sense. EA again. Let's try the breath. Absolutely. Works like death. I see two E's. Makes a long E sound. Eat, sweet. I see just one E, so that should be the short sound. Sled. I see an EA. It could be one of two. It could be or it could be E. So let's try stem. Now, that is a word, stem, but I know as I go and I stretch, and I've had experience that is not how I spell that word stem. So I'm going to try with the EA that says E, the long E sound. Steam. It works like beach. Lead. Or it could be lead. This might be one of those little, why it's called the devil sort. So let's see how they want you to pronounce it. I'm going to check. All right, so they have it as a short E. So it's going to be ed. Here we've got an EA. It could say or it could say E. Gret, or eat. This is a sight word. So we know this word is great. It does not follow the spelling pattern. It's got the EA, but it's not saying and it's not saying E. It's saying A. So it is an oddball. We see an EA, drem or dream. It's dream. EA, set or seat. It's seat. EA, bread or breed. It's bread. EE, street, works like sweet. EA, est or east. It's east. Queen, it's got that EE. That one's pretty straightforward. EA, head or heed. It's head. EA again, retch or reach. It's reach. EA again, etch or each. It's each. EE, trees. That one's pretty straightforward. EA, ed. So dead or deed. It's dead. Works like head. Here we have when. So it has that sound in it. And that is all. So we had only one oddball that didn't fit. And you've got to really pay attention because that EA could say or it could say E. I'm going to go ahead and put these back so you can go ahead and sort them. These have been assigned to you in Google Classroom. They are also in your literacy folder and your homework folder so you can show your parents what a great word detective that you can be. Really pay attention to how these letter patterns are working within these words so that you will be ready for the assessment on Friday. And as always, happy sorting.